Hello, my name is Tyler Gomez and thanks for tuning into my channel. Today I want to show you how I got this everyday look. Yeah, so if you want to see how I do my everyday makeup, just stay tuned and subscribe to my channel for more fun content like this. So first things first, when I do my makeup, I like to start with my eyebrows. Don't ask me why, it just like feels right starting with my eyebrows. And I'm just kind of gonna walk y'all through how I do everything. So with my eyebrows, I start underneath and I just trace it. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, I'm gonna take off this robe. I have on a sports bra, don't worry. I just wanna make sure it doesn't look like I'm nude. Go in, and then it's important to comb it out just so it doesn't look too drawn on. You just want it to look full. Yeah. And I will say, like with my brows, I'm lucky because I have a good brow shape because I get them threaded. So I don't really have to do too much in terms of drawing them on, I just fill them in. Yeah. I just want them a little darker so that they frame my face better. And with brows, I say just be prepared to come back and touch them up after you put on all your makeup. After I'm done with my brows, I go in with this Fenty primer. It's good to use a primer just because like it helps your makeup stick on better and it helps it last longer and it helps to moisturize your skin. So all around primer is just a good thing to use. I use the Fenty Soft Silk Primer and I definitely recommend that. Honestly, I love all of Fenty's products. I also use the Fenty Soft Matte Foundation. And to apply this foundation, I use a beauty blender because I find that it gives a much more even finish. Like sometimes I like to use a brush for certain things, like for my contour, I like to use a brush. But for something I want very even and all over my face, the beauty blender is the way to go. So I just put it a little bit all over. I put it on the brush and then just dab it all over my face. And then just start patting it. I don't know why, but I always start with this side of my face. And you just pat and blend. Now with applying foundation, I find that it's better to actually pat it into your skin instead of like wiping it. It just looks more even when you pat it. Like even if you wipe, like go over and pat it down too. Cool. So yeah, now that you have a nice even complexion, like look, it's so even, I love it. I go in with my eyeshadow. And sometimes I switch my order and I'll do my eyeshadow before I do my foundation, but today I just felt like doing it this way. So before you go in with any eyeshadow, it's very important to put on eyeshadow primer. Just like you put on foundation primer, put on some eyeshadow primer. Because I find that this really helps your eyeshadow just be more pigmented and stay on longer. Because before, when I didn't use eyeshadow primer, I'd find that like my eyeshadow just wouldn't stay on and it wouldn't look ultra pigmented. But it also depends on the eyeshadow you use, but primer helps. And I use the Urban Decay Primer Cushion. Then rub it in, nice and rubbed in. And then for my everyday makeup look, I like to use something that's kind of neutral, something that goes with my skin, isn't too dramatic, but still something that like adds a little sparkle, you know? So this palette is so dirty, but I'm still gonna show y'all. I have my Moroccan Spice Fenty Beauty palette. I dropped it one too many times, so it's broken. But I still use it because you see how many colors? I still have a lot of products, so I'm still gonna use it. But I really like, can you see? I really like this one. Desert Baked is like this dark gold. And I just find that it goes really well with my skin tone. I think for people with brown skin, like if you're black or like person of color, I think warm gold shimmery colors are really good for an everyday look. Just because they're not too dramatic, but they still like make you look good and they make your eyes pop. Now, when dealing with my Moroccan Spice palette, and this is the case for some, like a good amount of shimmery, glittery eyeshadows, it's good to spray a little setting spray on the brush before you go in, just to make sure that the color is super pigmented when it goes on your actual eyelid. So, just gonna put a little bit on the brush and then work it on my eyelid. Oh yeah, that already looks super pretty. Yes. Like, look how, like, it looks so natural. That's why I wear it every day, because it's just like natural pop, natural glam. I'm gonna spray again. And then the setting spray I use is the All Nighter Ultra Glow. And this is my first time trying this setting spray, but I like it. I mean, it's supposed to give you a dewy finish, and I don't think it looks ultra dewy, but I mean, it's not as drying as the ultra matte one that I had before. So yeah, with eyeshadow, just like the way I think about eyeshadow is I think about the lid, the crease, and then whatever up here. I guess the brow bone. But whenever I'm doing just an everyday look, I primarily focus on the lid and just making sure the lid is covered. Now let me know if you want me to do like a detailed eyeshadow look, because I can whip something up. I do a lot of colorful like blues sometimes. Like for photo shoots, I'm gonna insert a picture of this. Like, this is my favorite makeup look for like when I'm going for something more creative and fun. But let me know if you're interested in that. I can definitely walk you through how I did that. But for this, it's just very casual, just like focus on the lid and then like bring it up a little bit, but I don't really focus on like making it go all the way up here when it's just an everyday look, you know? So yeah, it's something natural. And then after I'm done with my eyeshadow, I go in with eyeliner. I use the Revlon Skinny Color Stay eyeliner. I start in the corner and I just do a line. Oh my god, I'm so far away from my mirror. Okay, I don't stress about eyeliner. I'm like, don't worry, they're cousins or sisters, they're not twins. Especially when you're wearing lashes, because like the lash is gonna hide most of this anyway. I just need something black to line my eye with so that it helps my lashes go on better. But let me know if you want a more detailed how to do eyeliner tutorial. Pretty much I just start at the corner, draw a line diagonal to my eye, and then connect it and draw it out that way. Go that way. work from the outer side of my eye to the inner side. And I find that that's the easiest way, but eyeliner is tricky, especially when you're not like super close to a mirror. But after I'm done with my eyeliner, I like to go in with my contour. I use Fenty's contour, and I use the shade 370, and the foundation I use 390. Yes, that is true. So for concealer, start in the corner of the eye and a little here. Then going down, and then a little here. And then I also do that. Just a line. And I like to do my concealer up here first before I like add the contour in. I just find that it's better to go ahead and lay down your concealer before you even add the contour in. And then the same thing like with the foundation, you just really press it into the skin. Make sure you bring it down the nose a little bit. And then I like to bring it up so that it gives me like a snatched look. And same thing with the nose, just press it down. And I like to bring it up to my forehead just a little bit. It's good to like stretch your eye out, like look up a little so you can like make sure it's not creasing up, and like get it all in the creases. And the same, just bring it up. Also bring it down, bring it around town, just make sure all of it is blended. And then I'm gonna go in with the contour. So I like to contour my nose. I used to be against contouring my nose, but now I just feel like it accentuates it, you know? And I like that. I went a little darker. And then I also add some contour up here. Just slightly above the cheek, like on the cheek a little bit. And since this isn't super dramatic, I'm not gonna go in super dark. Also, I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer under here. Just to like make sure it's not getting too dark under here, because you still want it to look like the cheek, like emphasize the cheek, that the cheek is going in. So like I mentioned before, I like using a brush to contour. And just blend it in. Bring it up. I know a lot of people contour their foreheads. I don't feel the need to. I have like a pretty like small forehead. It's not even small, but I feel like so many people have big foreheads that mine is just like, it's just not big, so I don't need to contour it. But if I were, I'd just draw a line and for my nose contour, I use a little brush and just go in. It's all about the blending. That's like the key to makeup. Just blend it so you don't see these harsh lines. Same for like eyeshadow. If I were doing like a look that had more than one color, I would be really focused on blending. But for this everyday look, I just use one color. Yeah, just go in. Make sure you get the nostrils. And I say just keep blending. Yeah. And then bring it up a little. Oh my god. What was that? Then bring it up a little bit. And then I'm going to blend out this underneath. And with this, I like to just like make sure I'm separating like top of the contour, bottom of the contour, and just really blending those out. Voila. And then I'm gonna go in with some blush. Oh, for my highlighter, not highlighter, for my contour I use Fenty. What else is new? Shade Truffle. For my blush I use Ciate? I don't know. I'm gonna link it below. But I use my beauty blender to put on blush. It's because I like it to, I don't know, that's one of those things I prefer with the beauty blender rather than a brush. I think it just looks more even and it blends into the skin a little better. And just press it in. Some days I go for a heavier blush look. Some days I go for... Today it's just gonna be what it is. What's up? And then I go in with the kind of more face wear side of the brush and just blend it out even more. And then it's good to smile while putting on blush, just so you see where the like balls of your cheeks are. And look, I got it. And now once my like face is pretty much done, it's like 95% of the way done, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with some setting spray. Ooh. A lot of people bake. I, for one, do not bake because I already have super dry skin and I just know that wouldn't be great. But I do like to put some powder just to stop creasing from under my eyes. Now just put the powder and press it in. Press it in, press it down, bring it around town. I mean, if it's like a summer day or a hot day, I might put some powder around here, but on an everyday basis, it just goes under my eyes. And this is Ciate Lunde 2. I don't know if I'm saying this brand right. I got it in a Boxy Charm like box. I used to be a member, and it came in it, and I like it, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, just make sure you press it in. After I'm done with the powder, I go in with highlighter. All of my stuff is so dirty, but this is the Glowkit from Anastasia Baby. This is the Glowkit from Anastasia Baby. Why can't I speak? This is the Glowkit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Hope this is in focus, is it? I don't know. The focus is weird on this camera. Okay, so it comes with these 4 colors, but I typically always use this one because I feel like this one looks the best on my skin. And it's called Bronzed. But I put it on my nose. I love highlight on my nose. So put a little on the tip and then a little on the bridge. Then it gives the illusion that it's coming down, but it's not. And then I put a little bit on the cheeks. No, I'm playing. I like just dust it, kind of. Okay, this is my favorite part of makeup. Lashes. Ooh, I love lashes. These are Lilly lashes that I'm gonna be wearing. Lilly lashes in Miami. In Miami, and I came on my jacket. Now, I like Lilly lashes because they have a thick band, and I find that the thicker the band, the easier it is to like get it on your eye. So I use this Duo adhesive lash glue, and I just put it on the band. I like it when it has the brush tip because I feel like it's easier putting it on with the brush tip. Now, one thing about these lashes, I can never tell which side, like which is which, because normally they fan and it'll be like really short in the middle, but these are kind of just like long all over, but it is what it is. I really want some lash extensions, but my bank account told me I can't afford that. It's like the upkeep, you know? But I'm fine just wearing fake lashes every day. It's probably time for me to get a new pair, to be quite honest. So my camera just stopped recording for some reason, but I put this lash on. I'll show you all how I did the second one. Now, I could do a whole video on how to put on fake eyelashes. So if that's something you would like some tips on, let me know in the comments and I'll do a whole video dedicated to it. Like any step of this makeup process, if you want like a more in-depth video on it, literally just comment it and I'll give it to you. Like, that's the thing. I wanted to do this overview of like just my basic everyday makeup so that like if you had a specific question about anything, like you saw the whole process, and if you don't get something, you can just ask about that specific thing. And yeah. One thing I will say about makeup in general, really lashes and eyeliner, and yeah, just all of makeup, practice makes perfect. Like with lashes, me and lashes, we've had like a love-hate relationship. Like I would, back in high school, that's when I first started wearing them. And I would always wear them for like the musical, which would be in the spring. And I would have to practice like putting them on all throughout tech week. If you know theater, you know tech week is like the week you're pretty much fully running it like every day, you know, with the tech people like doing all the blocking and whatnot. So I would practice it, and by the time the show came around, because I had practiced it so much, I'd be pro. But then the next year, like because I wasn't consistently wearing them, I'd have to reteach myself. So that should give you some hope. But yeah, when I put my lashes on, I just try to hold it and then put it on in the middle. It's kind of hard doing it so far away from a mirror. So I'm gonna keep this out. But yeah, open up your eye and line it up with your actual like eyelashes and your lash line. And then get it as close as you can. And then I really just like clamp on the end and clamp on this end to make sure it's like really in there. Cool. And voila. And then I like to do a little bottom liner. Really just depends on my mood for that day. But I'm in the mood for it today. This is Lancome. But yeah, just bottom eyeliner. And then just like makes your eyes pop, like when you have both the liner at the bottom and the lashes at the top. sometimes I'll just put mascara at the bottom, but when I don't feel like doing the mascara, I'll just do eyeliner. And then, oops. And then lastly, I do my lip. And I have this lip pencil from Il Makiage. Like a brown liner, clear lip gloss combo. And you rub it in together. And kinda, and that's the look. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you were able to learn something about just how to do an everyday look. And let me know if there's any other video like this you'd like to see, or a specific how to do a certain makeup thing. Just let me know in the comments below. But please be sure to like this video and subscribe for more fun content like this. I specialize in beauty and fashion and lifestyle content. So yeah, subscribe to stay tuned. Thank you so much.